One who is following updates on Liam Payne, I've had a few messages asking my opinion on the recent article that was dropped. So Fiscals dropped this on Friday. It doesn't really say anything that we don't already know. However, there is a few points that we could maybe challenge. Within that article it says, Madrea maintained that it was proven that Liam Payne tried to get Coca-Cola through hotel employees and other people, which he achieved. Blah de blah de blah. From the money provided by his manager. Firstly, again, naming Roger as being manager, proven some form of responsibility. More importantly, right, if they're agreeing that the money for the Coca-Cola and the D-Rugs come from Roger, whether that was him using Liam's money or him using his own money, he is still being used in the facilitation of D-Rugs. Where's his charges? They've now also deemed Liam's mobile phone as being stolen, which is interesting. If you remember, when they started to do them raids, they went to Gonza's ranch. They recovered up to 20 devices, I think it was at the time, one of which they claimed was Liam's. They then claimed that Liam's phone was actually at the Casa Sur. They're now saying that Liam's phone was stolen. But if his phone was in fact stolen, is that not enough grounds to warrant the fact that Liam didn't conduct any of their messages? We know that Liam had his laptop, and his laptop could have been linked to WhatsApp. But in order for that to happen, it would have to be linked to an active number. If someone was making WhatsApp messages from Liam's number that was linked to his laptop, Liam would also be able to see their messages. That would flag up. And the people speculating whether or not Brian is out of prison just because he's dropped a few Instagram posts, I don't believe he is. I think the first one was an old photograph. He's proven a few weeks ago that he has access to a mobile phone in there, and apparently in Argentina that's not difficult. Brian likes to cause speculation, he likes to get people talking. He's done this from the start. This is no different. And this article basically says that he is being sentenced. It's gone to a court. They've basically said they're incompetent of doing so. Therefore it's gone to another court, and it's now being treated orally. So it's not going to be a trial, it's not going to be anything, it's going to be an oral sentencing. He has been remanded all of this time because he was deemed, they were both deemed flight risk. Someone who is awaiting sentencing has already been deemed guilty. They are just waiting to find out how long they're going to prison for. So they wouldn't release him because anything he does now will just come off his big sentence. So they will take into consideration that he's been remanded for however many months, and that will come off his sentence. It wouldn't allow him to just go out and come back in. Other than that, there is no real update. We're still waiting to see whether this is going to be appealed, this is going to be potentially taken to a higher court, but there's nothing. There's literally nothing.